in terms of hello, by the way.
Hi.
In terms of an entire episode for me I can't even pinpoint the individual things, but in terms of the ball bouncing around so beautifully and us really fleshing out, or rather them fleshing out the characters really for the first time for me was the gala episode. It's so beautifully drawn that these discs, these kind of outwardly confident but inwardly questioning of themselves and showing for the first time the light and the shade, really, of each of the characters. I mean, really, so many characters in the gala episode. That has stuck with me so much. And whenever I have felt, and I've spoken to Jason about this in the past, whenever you feel like whenever I have felt that I'm kind of losing my way and wondering if I'm still honouring Rebecca enough, I will go back and watch that to be not only informed about Rebecca and Rupert, but to be informed about who each of those characters were at that point and how I should then treat them through Rebecca moving forward. So that's been, that one episode is the one that's special to me.
You keep going back to it. That's so interesting.
I went back to it before we started shooting on 3, and I dipped into it during 2 as well. Just as a little bit of a barometer for me
like
of who,
yeah.
like who Keely was then,
Yeah.
and how she informed Rebecca and Rebecca informed her, where Rebecca was with Ted. You know, if there are any glimpses of this, the Sam and Rebecca thing that started, or just laying eyes on Nate and not having a clue who he was, and all those kind of things. Just getting back to that.
Yeah.
Very much a kind of little pitch pipe, very much so.
I'm proud of us for, like, on the writing side, like when Brennan, Joe, and I were initially working on this, that episode 4 was always where Ted was going to come upon Rebecca crying. Mm-hmm. It's based on something that happened to me in real life, and we knew that we were taking this premise of setting someone up to fail, whether it be the major league, the baseball movie with Tom Berenger and etc. Like that's one version of it. The producers is another version of it. And we wanted to show the humanity of Rebecca, that the reason why she is this quote unquote villain, this Cruella de Vil, if you will, and we're gonna maybe get a glimpse into why. And when you see and that was always in episode 4, and it was always at that type of function, and then you just sort of. So it's neat to hear that you go back to it, because for us, I feel like that was such a big part of the character and the shape of what we were trying to do, story wise, joke wise, that's just fun and games, and we love to do that. We know that, but as far as what the show is about and what it meant, 4 was a big one for us.
And you were also
Rupert
go ahead.
Well. Sorry, It's the same time that you see Rupert, and that the audience get a first feel for him and start to draw their opinions about him.
Yeah.